Having accrued more than 3 decades of professional expertise, Daniel Jerome Hall is renowned for his contributions as a social worker as well as a humanitarian. Mr. Hall's journey toward a career in social work came after various professional pit stops, but ultimately led him to his calling. Upon graduating from Highland High School in Pocatello, Idaho in 1978, he served a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Montevideo, Uruguay, where he became proficient in Spanish. For the following 4 years, he studied insurance with his father and worked in construction until 1984, when he enlisted in the United States Air Force. While stationed at Keesler Air Force Base in Biloxi, Mississippi, Mr. Hall furthered his education by taking courses at local colleges. He received an honorable release from the United States Air Force in 1987 and created a goal for himself to continue his education. Upon his return to civilian life, Mr. Hall utilized the Military Veterans Education Assistance Program to attend Idaho State University, where he earned a bachelor's degree in university studies with a focus on pre-law and Spanish in 1990. Despite his original intent on pursuing a career in law, he came to realize his love for psychology and social work. He became a licensed social worker that same year. Mr. Hall continued to take graduate courses part-time at Idaho State University while working as a licensed social worker. Many years later, in 2004, he was able to obtain a master's degree in social work at the Walla Walla University Social Work Campus in Missoula, Montana. At the start of his professional endeavors, Mr. Hall gained 15 years of experience as a case manager and rehabilitation specialist at an adult mental health center from 1990 to 2005. Simultaneously, from 1992 to 2000, he served as a part-time substance abuse counselor for Road to Recovery, where he served both English-speaking and Spanish-speaking clients. At this point, Mr. Hall began his own outpatient alcohol and substance abuse treatment program, Treatment Dynamics PLLC, and was able to serve the Bingham County, Blackfoot, Idaho misdemeanor, and felony drug courts from 2001 to 2003. Notably, in 2005, he became a licensed master social worker. Mr. Hall continued to pursue his education and supervision and became a licensed clinical social worker in the state of Idaho in 2010. Mr. Hall commenced his tenure with the Shoshone-Bannock tribes in 2014, dedicating his time to the Counseling and Family Services Outpatient Office for approximately 2 years. Since 2016, he has excelled in his current position as an adult and juvenile detention clinician at the Shoshone-Bannock Tribes Detention Facility in Fort Hall, Idaho. Among his numerous duties, he helps provide trauma-informed care for the inmates and individual counseling, as well as developing programs for the inmates, handling crisis risk assessments, and assisting with psychiatric hospitalizations. Mr. Hall finds his work incredibly fulfilling and is proud of his contributions to developing programs and building relationships with the inmates. Likewise, he feels pleased to have learned so much about the culture and traditions of the Shoshone-Bannock tribes. Knowing that his contributions are helping people on a daily basis, Mr. Hall considers that the highlight of his career has been becoming a licensed social worker, as it opened the door to his passion for helping people from all walks of life. Looking toward the future, he intends to develop treatment and education programs to serve the adult inmates and juveniles at the Shoshone-Bannock Tribes Detention Facility. Outside of his primary work, Mr. Hall remains active with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also dedicating time to his hobbies of yard work, jogging, hiking, and fly fishing. A family man at heart, he enjoys spending quality time with his children, Ryan and Savannah, and his brothers, sister, nieces, and nephews. Mr. Hall's mother, Marlene C. Hall, passed away at 90 years old in July 2022. Mr. Hall credits his mother, who worked as a legal secretary for many years, as his greatest mentor and teacher. She also assisted the Pocatello Prosecutor's Office with involuntary psychiatric hospitalizations and took minutes for the local mental health task force. Mr. Hall continues to enjoy spending time with his father, Jerome B. Hall, who is 90 years old and a Navy veteran. Mr. Hall recounts that wrestling has been a big part of the Hall family life. He wrestled in junior high school, and 2 of his brothers also wrestled, one of whom is currently in college. Most of his nephews wrestled, along with his son Ryan. Mr. Hall and Ryan's mother, Brenda, we're pleased to celebrate Ryan at the 2021 Highland High School Wrestling Banquet, also his alma mater, with a seniors wrestling keychain with the following wrestling values chosen by them inscribed on the back of the keychain: leadership, teamwork, hard work, persistence, and humility. Mr. Hall believes these values are timeless and continue to be an important part of his life. He would also add one additional value, that of gratitude. Mr. Hall is extremely proud of his son, who demonstrated these values in his wrestling career and in life, despite encountering injuries and life challenges, always persevering. Ryan has also chosen to serve a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and has been called to labor in the Montevideo, Uruguay mission in South America, the same mission that he was called to labor in 44 years ago. Mr. Hall is likewise extremely proud of his daughter Savannah, who has excelled in school, dancing, and singing. She sang and performed with Highland High School's performing arts club, the Trouviers, in 2021 and is a gifted singer. She recently traveled to Africa on a youth service project and helped to build a much-needed health facility. He is proud of her desire to live a vibrant life and determination to succeed. Mr. Hall is likewise proud of Ryan and Savannah's older sister, Olivia, who has excelled at school and work and hopes to attend law school. Mr. Hall is grateful for the life and skills that God has given him to be able to serve and bless the lives of the people that he has had the privilege to serve. He is equally grateful to all his teachers and mentors that have invested time and energy in teaching him the knowledge and skills that help him to accomplish his work. In addition, he credits the team of individuals with whom he serves that without their support and help, the work could not be accomplished. Above all, Mr. Hall is grateful for the examples of his clients who face tremendous challenges, but who keep trying to improve their lives and the lives of their families, with hope for a better future.